Hey, this your girl, Miss Nita. I'm coming today. I'm about to do a video where I'm relaxing my hair. You seen where I've done the hair coloring, so I thought I'd get on here and do one with the hair relaxing. I'm not going to put on any gloves because it doesn't hurt me or anything like that. So some may prefer to wear gloves. I choose not to because they get in my way. I've already put base on my scalp, so you won't see me do that step either. I'm going to start with the back of my hair because my back doesn't have as much color as the top does. And then this is my favorite relaxer to use. I use Elasta QP. I use regular. If you have coarse, they have it available in, I forget what it's called. They have mild, so I guess that's not too strong, regular, and then they have super. So if you have really, really coarse hair, then I guess super would be the option for you. Local beauty supply, I think $5.79. Everything's already mixed in there. I prefer to use the ones in the jar because they don't go bad. I keep them until they're gone. Whereas if you buy those box perms, you put that little activation in there and then you can't reuse it anymore. So I stick with these. So all my products I use, my hair oil is Elasta QP. So if you ever see this label, this is a really good label. Elasta QP, my oil sheen is Elasta QP, my shampoo, conditioner, it just feels like it gives my hair like this bounce that I just love. And I'm going to come back after I blow dry it and show you pictures of how it looks, and then you tell me what you think. So I'm going to go ahead and start the relaxing process. So these are really the only two utensils I have for the relaxing process, just a relaxer and a big tooth comb. Again, I'm not a professional, so use this at your discretion. I just like doing these tutorials. So I usually part my hair in four sections. This is one section. This back here is another section. So I'm going to pull this over here. My hair is shedding a bit. It's been about 2 weeks since I last washed it, and I usually like to wash it every week and do like a real good conditioner in it. So make sure you check out my other videos, subscribe, rate. I'm going to try to move as fast as I can. Sometimes I don't use the comb either. I usually like to start back in the back with my kinky bug, um, so they can have time to process or whatever. If you see me like looking off to the side, it's because I have a mirror over here, so I'm just trying to see what I'm doing here. Check out my other videos. I may not leave it on for the whole thing because then that probably would just be a ridiculously long video, but I usually try to do the back, and what I do is just take the relaxer and just brush it along the inside. I usually don't put it on like the ends of my hair, and I just part and put more relaxer as I go along, and then I switch over to the other side that's in the back as well, because the front of your hair, at least mine, usually processes a little bit faster than the back, so I always start with the front. And this one is good too because it's I think it's no base, but I know a lot of relaxers, and yes, I comb through my hair when I perm because it gets really straight when I do that. And this is one I like because I don't have a lot of problems with it burning my scalp. I don't have too many issues. I never come out with scabs or sores, or trust me, I don't do relaxers like that because that can be painful. Nothing worse than going to the shop and getting your hair done, and then after the beautician's done, she goes spray spritz on your hair, and it just like burns the crap out of you because your hair is just so sore from the relaxing. It's Easter, by the way. I'm like last minute doing this. I had like a really long morning, long night, and I didn't get a chance to do any of this, and I have work and school the rest of the week, so I hate that it's Easter, but I'm not doing too much anyway. Today has just been a very interesting day, but I'm here. So again, don't forget to subscribe to me. I have a lot of people who view my videos, but they don't like subscribing, so I would really appreciate any feedback you have to give. If you like it, let me know. If you have any videos, I'll definitely check you out. and sub U as well. So it's kind of a fast process. Um, I'm actually done putting relaxer, and see, by the time you put it on the root, it kind of just slides down this way anyway, but I never put it on like the ends of my hair, and then um, any edges. And then I'm actually already at the front part of my hair already. I hope you can see this really good. This, I'm using my webcam instead of being in my bathroom because that fan sometimes could get loud. Um, and this light in here is kind of weird, so I hope you can see everything okay. So as you see, I'm just pressing it in the little parts that I part, and then I just part a new one, and then I brush again. So it's very, I don't leave the relaxer in my hair too long, maybe 10 minutes at the most, because to over process your hair, that's when it starts tingling and burning. And always make sure you use neutralizer shampoo when you wash it out, and try to use a good brand shampoo, because some of those shampoos, if you try to use them that's not equipped for our hair, I won't name any names, but um, if you use them, they're not made for our hair, so they kind of like strip our hair and don't do anything for it. So it makes your hair feel hard as a rock. So if you wash your hair and your hair feels hard as a rock, not a good deal. But what you do want to do is you want to make sure you rinse all of the relaxer out of your hair good. I mean, you want to rinse it and make sure that you don't see any more white in your hair. And usually I wash my hair maybe 3 or 4 times, because you can't go wrong with washing it too many times, but you can definitely go wrong if you leave some relaxer in here. If you leave some relaxer in your hair, I promise you, you will wake up and it will be on your pillow in the morning. So that is not anything you want to do. If you're not comfortable relaxing your hair, then again, that's something you want to be careful with. I've been relaxing my hair. I don't know. I learned how to color my hair and relax my hair at a young age, because don't get me wrong, I love going to the shop, but I just always been that type of person. Like, one, some shops just charge you a ridiculous amount of money, and sometimes people walk around and go for months and months and months and months and months and months without getting a relaxer. And before I do that, I figure out how to buy a $5 perm, some $3 or $4 shampoo, and relax my own hair. I can color my own hair. I've never went to hair school. I'm not any type of beautician, but I think I'm pretty good at it. My mother taught me, and now she trusts me to do her hair, and I do all my friends, and they really like when I do perms, because they like I get it really straight or whatever. So I haven't had any complaints, but I do again advise with caution when relaxing your hair, coloring your hair, anything to that nature, and you don't want to relax and color your hair too close together. I just color my hair. 2 weeks is usually a good time to wait in between. So if you look, um, my edges are thin. That's not due to the relaxing. That's due to those darn micro braids, but they're starting to fill back in, and I think it's kind of genetic too. So don't be alarmed if you say like, "Oh, it looks thin right there." It is. That's from wearing those weaves and 27 pieces. So now I'm trying to wear my own hair so I can get it back. It's pretty healthy for the most part. It's just that little part, and I usually just kind of rub it in. Um, Let me see if you can see like the back and see how it's coming along. Um, it's getting pretty straight already. So, and then at the very, very end, I usually like take the comb. I feel a patch right here. I'm gonna put some relaxer. It feels kind of dry, like nothing's there. At the very, very end, I usually like take my comb and like rub it through it, but not scrape my scalp because you don't want to like scratch your scalp at all with this relaxer up in there. So if I could, I usually try to use this part of the comb and not the tooth part, because if you scratch your scalp with that comb, I can guarantee you your scalp is going to start burning a lot sooner than you wanted it to. So again, if I look to the side, it's because I have a camera over there. Not a camera, a mirror. So as you can see how it's relaxing. I know this is going to be kind of a long video. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on here. I'm still trying to get that whole editing down. And also, if somebody can tell me how you get snapshots in your video, I would love that so much, because I have so many snapshots or images or pictures it seems like people have in theirs, and I cannot figure out for the life of me how you do that. So I'm gonna try to zoom up a little closer. I don't want to have perm all on my computer, but if you can see, it's starting to take really, really well. It has a lot of like sheen in it as well. It's a no base cream relaxer. So again, this is one of my favorite brands. That, and I think Vital and Mazzani's. Now Mazzani's is hard to get unless you're professional. A lot of times beauty supplies will not sell it to you unless you have a beautician card, and all beauty supplies won't even carry Mazzani's, but it's a very, very good relaxer. And I go to the beauty supply so much they just give it to me, but I don't have a beauty card. I'm thinking about going back to school for hair though. I think that would be something good for me, because I'm always doing somebody's hair, but right now I'm in school for sales and marketing. So maybe after hair, selling things, and cooking is my passion. So I'm going to focus on each one of those at a time and get degrees in them. But hair would probably be the last one after I get everything else under my belt. Because after I get the sales and marketing, I can market my own beauty shop. Just a little sense of humor. Well, it's starting to work, so I don't know if you can see how straight it's getting, but let me try to zoom up. So I'm about to go wash it out, and I'll come back and check in a minute. Thanks.